here in the city of Mount Pleasant, Michigan. And we couldn't have asked for much better weather for tonight's game between the Central Michigan Chippewas and the Wisconsin Badgers. Hi to all you college football fans. I'm Brad Nessler. Well, it's time to begin another great season, and helping me, as always, to call the action, our crazy coach Lee Corso and the young gun Kirk Herbstreit. And now it's time for the Coke Zero coin toss. Central Michigan is lined up to kick the ball off first, and we are ready to go. There goes the opening kick. They bring him down, and they bring him down hard on that one. So now we'll get to see the offense come out of the field for their first drive of this game. They'll set up shop at the 36. First down, 10 yards to go. Offset I formation in the backfield. Drops back to pass. Here's the halfback on the screen. That'll be a loss of 1.
They really just didn't have any room to work on that play. The defense just suffocated them there.
2nd and 11 coming up. Ball on the 35-yard line. Two tight end set. They go with a run. He tries to juke, but they bring him down. And a pickup of about 7. They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on 3rd down. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. He's taken down at the 47. And it looks like he got the first down.
I'll tell you what, Brad, that is very close. I didn't think he was going to make it there, Coach.
Kirk, I agree with you 100%. I thought he was stopped short, too. This kid shows some real determination on that run.
They go with a run. He can run. And they tackle him at the 21-yard line. Talk about speed. He's as fast as they get.
You know who's loving that run? The track coach.
You're right. He'll be looking for that kid on campus by Monday.
The defensive back's moving in closer. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. It's caught. First down, and he's out of bounds. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
Well, when you're trying to get to the quarterback with the blitz, you better have some talented corners because they could end up on an island out there all alone.
Toss right. Nothing there. He's going to lose yards. They went with the toss, but the defense was all over it.
Man, were they flying to the football or what? That's how defense is supposed to be played.
Backfield in an offset I formation. Throws, and it's incomplete. They came close to giving up the score there.
Yeah, but credit the defender. He did an excellent job of reading the play and showing instinct to get a hand there to break the pass up. Nice job.
On the pass, touchdown.
The guys in the secondary need to figure out how to stop this passing attack or they're in for a tough time.
Yeah, I agree, Coach. Not only that, this defensive line has got to get more pressure on the quarterback.
Wisconsin up 6. He splits the uprights with the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Wisconsin to kick this one off. And this one's away. He'll return this one from the 7. On that one. So now let's see how the offense responds as they take the field down 7-0.
Guys, I know it's early in this game, but this quarterback needs to step up and make a statement right now. A good drive could do wonders for his team's confidence.
Here's the halfback. They'll bring him down around the 48-yard line. An impressive first down run, and man, he was flying.
That was almost... Adios, sweetheart. You better take a good angle on this kid, or else he is gone.
They come out in a goal line set. work the right side, and there is nothing going there. 3-yard gain by the running back. 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 49-yard line. And we got the backup in there now at running back. Scrambling around. Batted away. 3rd down now, and they need to get it inside the 42. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Room around the corner. And they push him out at the 38. And a big run on 3rd down.
Good job there by the offensive line, allowing the runner to get some good yardage.
Lee, as you know, anytime you can move the ball like this, you're putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
He gets another carry. And they make the stop at the 29-yard line. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9. Handoff, and he's met in the backfield. A great defensive effort there.
And let me tell you, the key to that play was right there in the defensive line. They tied this offensive line up and allowed their linebackers to come up and make a big play.
Lee, I agree with you. We always talk about the linebackers and safety. Credit the big guys up front for that play.
He'll be stopped just short of a 1st down.
If you don't think you can make a first down in this situation, you might as well not show up for the game.
And don't forget your lead blocker.
You're absolutely right.
They're all tied in on the line here on 4th and short. Brought down at the 27-yard line. So with that run, they pick up another 1st.
That's a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He scrambled. Now he's going to run and watch out. And down he goes at the 11.
This quarterback has some wheels, and he used them to pick up a 1st down.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. 1st down. This will be the first snap inside the 20 today. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
Nice stop there by the freshman. You don't expect corners to make tackles like that.
And a new halfback checks into the game. Now he's scrambling. Going over the middle, intercepted. Nice tackle made there to bring him down. Spectacular play there by the linebacker to come away with that interception.
I don't even think the quarterback saw him on that play. He was right there waiting for the ball.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 11. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. And he's taken down at the 15. About 4 yards on that play. Second down and 6. Ball on the 15-yard line. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. They'll bring him down around the 25-yard line. And he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it upfield with such fluidity and quickness.
I agree with you. He's such a natural runner.
Great run. Nothing going on there. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
1-yard gain on the play.
Second and 8. The backfield's in an offset I formation. Passes left, gets it out to the halfback. He's taken down around the 32-yard line. About 6 yards on that completion.
Yep, it was a great job of getting away from the pressure, and they ended up getting 6 yards on the play.
It's third down and 3 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. Folks, that's the end of quarter number 1, and we got a pretty good ball game on our hands so far. Our score here at Kelly Short Stadium: Wisconsin 7, Central Michigan nothing. The defensive backs moving in closer. 3 wideouts here. And he's got the freshman. Wonderful play call to convert on third down.
I'll tell you what, he really wanted that first down. Good determination again.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. A little misdirection. Tried to sidestep by there, but a good tackle on the play. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8. Single set backfield. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. It's third down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. They line up in an I. They run it for the first, and he stopped. Couldn't get that additional yard he needed to keep the drive moving.
No, he was trying to muscle his way past those big guys, but they stood their ground.
Wisconsin is up by a touchdown. Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line.
Wow, you don't see that one every day.
Yeah, no kidding. They drew up a direct snap to the up back, and it got him a huge first down.
Oh, boy, you could see the frustration on the other team's sideline.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. He just couldn't juke the defender, and he's brought down. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. Second and 6. Ball on the 36-yard line. Wisconsin up 7 points. Tackle made at about the 31. So they get 5 yards there on the halfback draw. Play 13 of the current drive. It's third down. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Makes the catch, and the defense is all over him. They bring him down for a loss. That's a loss of about 3.
Great play by the defense. They were just sitting there waiting on the pass.
Wisconsin can make this a 2-possession game with this field goal. The kick is away. It's long enough, and it splits the uprights. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Wisconsin ready to kick this one off. He kicks it. At the 30, and down he goes at the 33. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did in their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
They really can't afford these costly turnovers this early in the game.
Yep, we're still in the first half, and they already have a pretty big deficit to overcome right here and now.
Here's the run right. He's got nowhere to go. And the defense just swarmed over him on that one.
Yeah, they were able to penetrate the offensive line and get to the running back before that play even had a chance.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he's scrambling. He throws. Ham knocks it away. How about that one?
Well, the corner made a pretty athletic play here getting to the football, but you know what? That ball was up for grabs and could have easily been picked off.
He's on the run. Tipped down.
He just beat the ball to the receiver's hands on that play. Nice deflection.
Yep, and now it's 4th down.
Fourth down. They come out in a punt formation. Gets this one away. Signals for a fair catch. 3 points was the result of their last drive as the offense heads out for another.
And that was really quite a drive they put together on their last time out, Coach.
Yeah, that ball went coast to coast. Let's see if the offense can continue to look good this time out.
Brought down at the 39-yard line.
I'll tell you, this receiver showed really good hands on that play.
This kid is always calling for the ball. And if he keeps making plays like that, he'll continue to get the ball.
Gives it up the gut. He makes his way to about the 48. Gain of 9. 2nd and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 48. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. 3 wide outs here. They'll bring him down at the 48-yard line. They get about 4 yards on the pass, and they'll pick up the 1st down.
The playbook is wide open when you have 1st or 2nd down and short. It's tough to defend against those short passes because the defense doesn't know if you're going to run or throw the football.
And down he goes at the 43. The halfback takes the pitch and gets a good 5 yards on that play. They come out with a big set. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. So it's 3rd down now, and they're going to need about 4. They line up in an I. He's looking to pass. He's got all day. And it's incomplete.
Not a great throw by the quarterback, but to be fair, that was pretty good coverage.
Yeah, maybe so. But the quarterback should know better than to make that pass in that situation.
He gets out to about the 32-yard line.
How about that? Hocus pocus.
What? Hocus pocus.
Oh, yeah, sweetheart.
You can bet that the quarterback is smiling over there on the sidelines. Let's see if they do something with the ball now that they have another shot at it.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. 1st down. Single back set. 3 wide receivers. They hand it off again. And he's tackled at the 26. And we got an injured player on the field. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. Single set backfield. Throws falling back and finds his man. You can throw it just about anywhere. This guy's going to catch it.
Talk about sticky hands. This kid must have maple syrup spill all over his hands.
Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
Guys, when we were at practice this week, you kind of got the feeling that they might run a little no huddle. In fact, here it comes.
Oh, he drops it. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. It's 3rd down and 9 to go. Ace backfield. Again with a carry. He's taken down right around the 12-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Timeout called by the offense.
The field goal unit's out on the field, and they're going to try to get these guys 3 points before halftime. And it's good. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. They're probably just going to squib this kick. I don't think they want to see the return man create lightning before halftime. He got hit hard. Don't go anywhere, folks. It looks like we might have a pretty good game on our hands after all. Our score here at Kelly Short Stadium, Wisconsin 13, Central Michigan nothing. Wisconsin got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. It's a fumble. They fall on it.
This is why it is so important to secure the football. Otherwise, you end up giving it to the other team.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. They hand it off, and he's in the open field. And down he goes at the 23-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run.
On the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. They come out with a big set. And they motion a guy to the right. It's complete. Caught, and he's hit immediately.
If this receiver wants to make it to the next level, those are the types of plays he'll have to make.
Absolutely. They love pass catchers that look the ball all the way into their hands and then tuck it away safely.
Up the middle, brought down by a host of defenders. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. It's 2nd down. On the 11 going in. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Brought down at the 8. 4 yards on that play.
Gain of 4 on the
3rd
play.
down at their opponent's 8-yard line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Pitch is right. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. And they'll still be a little short of the 1st down line.
Well, they get some positive yards, but this defensive line really busted through and broke that play up.
Yep, great play by the defense to step up and force the 4th down.
And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Wisconsin ready to kick this one off. He sends it downfield. Fielded at the 9. At the 40. Across midfield. At the 30. He's into the open field. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. A spectacular showcase of skills there, guys.
No question. That was one of the most amazing returns I've seen in a long time.
What was special about this, Coach, is the fact that he made some nice moves early, and then once he got to the open, you saw his ability to outrun the coverage.
And he converts the extra point. They line up to kick this one away. And this one's away. It's fielded at the 2. Brought down at the 38. There was great blocking up front there, and that turned into a pretty good return.
You know, the kick coverage looked very slow in getting downfield, and that really gave this young man an opportunity to make a play.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Toss left, and he'll lose yards. And that was not a good call offensively.
Nah, not a good call, only because they lost yardage. I'll tell you, I've seen plays like this where the tailback breaks one and goes for a touchdown.
You're right, Lee. You can never tell.
Throws, and he's right there to knock it away.
Well, I don't know what he was looking at there because that wasn't exactly an open receiver.
No, it wasn't open. But you know what? It still would have been a catch if that defensive back didn't knock it down. Excellent defense.
And this one's broken up. There was not a soul open there.
He threw into double coverage because it was an obvious passing down, and the defense knew the pass was coming.
It's 4th down, and they're ready to punt this one away. Oh, excellent punt. From the 15. He makes it out to maybe the 36-yard line. A good return there, guys.
I'll tell you, the blocking was tremendous on that play.
You're absolutely right. He made some good moves, but the blocking was solid.
The offense will start at the 36. Backup running back comes into the game now. On the ground, right side. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He lets it go deep down the middle. Pulls it in, and he wants more. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. That was some kind of catch and run by the halfback.
That was a mismatch that the offense took advantage of. He completely burned the defender for the score.
And there must have been a defensive mix-up on this play because there weren't any defenders near him when he caught that football.
And he converts the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Central Michigan to kick. He sends it downfield. It's fielded at the 2. Flags are down, and this one might be on the offense.
On the receiving team.
These are the calls that drive a coach crazy. Senseless penalties can sometimes be the difference between winning and losing the game.
They'll take over at the 22. First down, 10 yards to go. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Not much room there as they hand it off straight up the middle. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
The sophomore was looking for the run all the way there.
He really did a nice job of anticipating the run and making the play on the ball carrier.
Quick throw out to the receiver, incomplete.
Wow, not a smart pass.
He thought he could squeeze it in there, I guess.
Now, the next time he does that, he better be ready to make a tackle. They'll pick him off if he's not careful.
Throws complete, and he's hit right away.
These 3 and outs are quite simply momentum killers.
And now, on 4th down, these guys will have to punt this ball away. Good stop.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. He's out to the 30. And down he goes at the 47-yard line. And they come up big on the special teams there.
Boy, I'll tell you, if there's a hole to be found, this kid's going to find it. Sensational punt return, my friends.
They line up in the jumbo set. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 49. From the gun. He's scrambling. He goes downtown. Swatted away. He threw that one up for grabs.
Yep, the reason why the defender was able to get to that one was because the quarterback put a little too much air under the ball. That allowed the defender time to recover and make a good play.
He's taken down around the 40-yard line.
How about that? If you're going to blitz both cornerbacks, they better get to the quarterback. That's too easy of a read, and that's why we're looking at a 1st down.
To the right and tackled immediately. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Yeah, not too much on that run.
With these linebackers sitting back waiting for plays like that, it'll be very hard for this offense to pick up yards on the ground.
And this one's broken up.
That pass was knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
Yep. Excellent job by the defender that time to get his hands up.
And you know what? The quarterback there got lucky that the ball wasn't picked off. Sometimes those passes are deflected at the line. They float end over end right into the hands of a linebacker.
And he can't get away from the pressure. And they get a nice defensive play.
Well, here's a play you don't see very often. That time they brought pressure from the corner position, and the line couldn't pick him up, and he was able to wrap the quarterback up for a sack. That's a good defensive call.
The sack makes this a 4th and very long. Gets this one away. Oh, that was a beautiful punt.
Oh, you can see that again. That's very good accuracy to be able to pin him back deep like that. That was a good one.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. There's a player shaken up on the play. And that's it for quarter number 3. Folks, we got a great game on our hands. Our score here at Kelly Short Stadium, Wisconsin 16, Central Michigan 14. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 10. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Straight ahead on the give, there's nowhere to run though. That run picks up a yard, maybe less. We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on their own 10. They line up in an I. Throws it, and it's tipped away. Nice job there to bring up a 4th down.
Pretty good throw here by the quarterback, but he couldn't quite get it in there. That was a nice job by the defense.
4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. Wisconsin holds just a 2-point lead. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Oh, hit as he caught it. Great punt, great tackle. That's exactly what these guys were looking for out of their special teams.
The punter here does a great job, and the coverage was exceptional. They got down the field and didn't give the return man any room to make a move.
Tailback brought down for a loss.
If these defenders continue to exploit the O-line like that, it's going to be a long day for this running back.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He scrambled. He passes it, and it's going the other way. It's the senior corner. Big opening. To the 10. Touchdown.
That's not where the quarterback wanted to throw that football, Kirk.
Yeah, but how about the play by the defender? That was a great interception and an even better effort to bring the ball back for a touchdown.
Big extra point here. It'll put them up by 2 scores. Wisconsin up by 8. And he converts the extra point. So with just over 4 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, the score is Wisconsin 23, Central Michigan 14. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. brought down at the 26-yard line.
So the offense will come back out onto the field hoping for a little better result than that last pick six.
One thing I know they don't want to see is that defender running down the sideline again.
This quarterback needs to be a little bit more careful because this defense is excellent on capitalizing off of mistakes.
The defense brought the outside linebacker, but the quarterback hung in there and delivered a great pass for the first down.
He scrambled. He heaves it deep. Incomplete.
It's incomplete, but I like the idea. They're taking shots down the field.
It also loosens up the secondary. On defense, you can't afford to put a safety in the box if you're playing a team that goes deep every now and then.
Now he tries to buy some time. Runs with it, and he's got room. Slides down to the ground. 7-yard pickup on the scramble by the quarterback.
7-yard gain on the play.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
He's scrambling. Passes it, and it's picked off by the safety. The 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
They really took the pressure off themselves there. That was a great return for a touchdown, and it gives them some breathing room on defense.
Yeah, this offense has a lot of work to do now. They're really going to have to fight to get back in this ball game.
Well, they're going to try for the 2-point conversion. 2 tight ends here. And they won't get the 2. They went for 2, but they're stopped short.
The defense just rolled up their sleeves and went in there and stopped them when they had to.
Wisconsin is lining up to kick this one off. And this one's away. He's to the 10. And he just got drilled.
They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
In the long run, this team will be all right as long as they can avoid those types of turnovers.
Yep, it's no coincidence that the teams that win the highest turnover margin, usually the teams at the top of the BCS standings year after year.
The quarterback has some room. Steps out of bounds at the 47. And he manages to get out of bounds after that run.
Good running here. He manages to get to the outside and gets a nice pickup.
Going with the shotgun here. Can't find anyone open. Going deep on the left side.
Complete. He's got room. Just goes to show you don't have to hand off to this kid for him to hurt you.
Yep, that's his second score through the air today. The chart says that going for 2 is the right thing to do here. I'd use my speed here and run to the outside.
And they're looking to get 2 points here.
New running back now into the backfield.
Now he tries to buy some time. He's in for the conversion. So under 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, and the score is Wisconsin 29, Central Michigan 22. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Central Michigan to kick. He sends it downfield. They'll bring him down at the 50-yard line. Guys, what do you think about this situation?
This is only a 1-possession game, so I think they need to regain the momentum and try to put this game out of reach.
Yep, but the defense knows if they can hold them, then they will be right back in this ball game.
There's an injured player on the field.
We've got a 1st and 10. Single set backfield.
Tackle made at about the 23-yard line.
Guys, we're up here in the booth, and we didn't know who had the ball. If we didn't know who had the ball, then you know the guys playing zone looking into the backfield had no clue who had the ball. That play fake is the reason they're looking at a first down right now.
And they use motion. The ball pops free. The defense has it. Big opening. And he is gone. And he will score. So a mistake by the ball carrier leaves the defense with 6 points.
How about that fumble recovery for the touchdown? You have to love those defensive scores.
Not if I'm on the offensive side of the ball.
Will be tied with the extra point. And he hits the PAT. Just over 2 minutes to go in the game. We are tied up at 29. They line up to kick this one away. He kicks it off. He's to the 20. He gets out to about the 38-yard line. This offense has got to try to pull it all together now after the fumble cost them 6 points just moments ago.
This is a very important drive for this offense. They choked away the lead on their last drive, but they can make up for it here by putting some points on the board.
And with the score tied, they have to be very careful not to turn the ball over again.
It's second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 42. 3 wideouts here. It's the tailback. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. So the clock continues to run.
2 things here, guys. First, you have to call a play that allows your offense to get more than they did there. And second, you got to make more of a concerted effort to get to the sidelines in that situation to stop the clock.
Boy, you're absolutely right. That was not a good play any way you slice it.
They sure didn't need that. Now they've really got to buckle down on defense and stop them from scoring.
Boy, you could feel the huge momentum swing right now. That interception was big.
It's probably been the key play in this game to this point.
First down, 10 yards to go. EA Sports and Russell Athletic would like to congratulate today's players of the game. Nice job, guys. Scrambling around. Completes it across the middle. They'll bring him down at the 37. That one worked pretty well.
It's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. Create a good separation from the defense.
Can't find anyone open. A lot of pressure, and he's sacked.
I think that one's on the offensive line. They've got to do a better job of holding their blocks, or else this quarterback's going to be pulling turf out of his face mask all game.
He's on the run. He sails it long. Interception. Trying to go the other way now. Big opening. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. Not taking into account the end result there, guys, but do you agree with that call, or should they have run the ball?
Well, it may have been the best play call in the world. However, it's up to the quarterback to go out and execute the play properly. So to answer your question, Brad, I do agree with the call here. I just don't think the quarterback made a very good decision.
Not so fast, my friend. It's not like this team was losing the game. They had no business putting the ball in the air, especially in the fourth quarter.
So with less than a minute to go in the fourth quarter, the score is Wisconsin 36, Central Michigan 29. Wisconsin lines up for the kickoff. He sends it off. You got a lot of jersey on that play. Not too much argument about this call.
Holding on the receiving team.
These are the calls that drive a coach crazy. Senseless penalties can sometimes be the difference between winning and losing the game.
And they swap out the running back now for this next play. Now he tries to buy some time. Looking long down the left side. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at midfield. That was a nice grab.
You know, when you look at this throw, it doesn't seem like the prettiest coming off his hand. But somehow the receiver makes a great catch, and they get a huge pickup.
He scrambled. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. He's pushed out of bounds. Around the 36-yard line. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
He's going to try and scramble. Runs with it, and he's got room. The 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. The speed that guy has is simply amazing.
My friends, listen up. This guy is so fast that he can turn off the lights and get into bed before it gets dark. Look down there, Kirk. You see that? That's what an iced kicker looks like.
Come on, Coach. I don't think these kind of timeouts really matter. This kicker is going to be fine.
All right. I guess we'll find out in a second, won't we?
Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. And he hits the PAT. So with very little time remaining here in the ball game, our score, Central Michigan 36, Wisconsin 36. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He sends it off. He's to the 20. And he has it on the corner. And he's taken down at the 45. They'll start at the 45-yard line. They've got one more shot. Let's see if their prayers will be answered with a good old Hail Mary. We're going to overtime. That'll do it for regulation, and we are going to settle this one in overtime.
At the end of regulation, the score is tied.
So here's the coin toss for overtime.
If I win the coin toss, I like to put my defense out there first. That way my offense knows what it has to do when they get the football.
And it also puts added pressure on the defense to make a stop if their team didn't get a touchdown.
Single back set, 3 wide receivers. And they use motion. The halfback with the carry. And down he goes at the 14-yard line. Nice gain for the halfback.
That time they kept it on the ground with the counter play. The blocking was great up front, and the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
They line up in an I. Throws it, and it's tipped away.
Surprising to me that the secondary was in such good position. I thought the play call had them fooled at first, but a nice play by the D.
One-man backfield. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. Third and 5 situation. 9 yards to the goal line. Backfield's in an offset I formation. Throws right, intercepted. They weren't going to let him squirm free on that play. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 25. They come out in a goal line set. They give to the tailback. And he's tackled around the 22-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 22. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. Complete, and he's brought down. A decent gain on the pass.
Yo, Kirk, good job by the quarterback here reading this play.
Yeah, the defense came with a blitz, and you're right. Great job by this young quarterback of recognizing the coverage and spotting the open man.
They line up in the jumbo set. Got the corner. Brought down around the 11-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Stevenson lines up in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Runs with it, and he's got room. And he dives in for the score.
Man, that was a great finish to a well-played game, Coach.
What more can you ask, Kirk? Both teams played very well, and we got to see a very exciting finish.
Kirk, any final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
Well, guys, I really enjoyed watching these two teams play their hearts out in this game. Wisconsin has got to be disappointed with this outcome, but they did show great sportsmanship in the loss. This football program is a class act.
Well, folks, that's it for this edition of NCAA Football 09. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. And remember that if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please